Hello, my crafty friends. It's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations, and I'm going to share with you the January 2024 Simon Says Stamp Card Kit. I got this distress glaze, and this is just my elderly self trying to read what color it was. I believe it was peacock feathers was the color I got. I think everyone's is going to be a little bit different. So I'm just going to pull out the rest of the contents here. And I got this kit because it's snow themed, and while I don't like snow in real life, I do like to create snow themed cards. So your candy, of course, and then these 3 snowflake dies. These really pretty gems that are self-adhesive. This snowflake background 3D embossing folder. At first I thought this was an envelope, but it is actually just a piece of this really holographic paper. Here is the coupon code if you want to save $5. And then you get a matching envelope. So here's the envelope that I thought it was originally. And then these awesome pattern papers. I apologize for the traffic in it. It is snowing outside really bad right here. So good timing that I'm using a snowflake stamp set. So some of them have scenes on one side, and then just a simple pattern on the back, or some wood grain. I like these purple shades that we have, or some kind of bluish grays. I am going to use the contents of this kit to make 2 really fast cards when I'm all done showing you this. You get a full-size Simon Says Stamp clear stamp ink pad, and then the 6x8 stamp set with this large circle and then big snowflakes, your idea sheet, and then the cardstock was this light purple, a like cornflower blue, a white, and then a silver specialty paper. It's kind of I can't think of the word I'm going to use, but so that is the contents of the kit. I am not sure if it's still available. I am currently out of my craft room right now. Our son is home, so he is in my craft space, so I am using a temporary craft space. So that's why things are a little bit disheveled in my life right now, but I still wanted to make sure to bring some content. So I have trimmed down one of the pieces of pattern paper to 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to place it in my mini MISTI and just take one of the sentiments from the stamp set and stamp it down. I think I went with thanks for this one. And I'm going to use the VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink to stamp this sentiment. And then I had originally tried to die cut the snowflakes, the trio of them, but I didn't run it through enough. It was just, you know how when you're doing a project and it just happens to go bad from start to finish, and that was what was happening with this, because I was trying to do it quickly while everyone else was busy in the house, and it just was one thing after another. So I edited that part out, but I did manage to salvage one of the snowflakes because I was using my Honeybee Bitty Buzz cutter, and it just wasn't I needed a shim. I actually need to just use new plates. I have them. I don't know why I haven't broken down and just used them, but it was definitely user error, not the machine nor the dies. It was just me. So I'm just going to adhere this using some liquid glue to an A2 size card base. And then once I get that done, I am going to adhere that snowflake into the upper left-hand corner of this panel. And then I will take some gems, the self-adhesive ones that came in the kit, and add 3 of those in the upper right-hand corner of this card. And I let the scene do most of the talking. I didn't add anything else. I thought it was beautiful just the way that it was. I am just trying to be careful because I know that ink is not fully set, and I was actually shocked that I didn't smear it everywhere. So that's going to complete this card once I get the snowflake and the gems down. So I still have content coming. I'm working on birthday cards, Valentine's cards, and some snowman cards because Nancy May, the Handy Scandy, if you're not familiar with her, she is doing a snowman themed it's not a hop, it's just kind of a hashtag that you use when you make a snowman project. So I do have some things planned for that because I absolutely love, like I said, making snow and snowman things. So if you have any projects that you'd like to see, definitely feel free to leave them for me down below. I am happy to look at those and see if there's anything that I am able to do. Again, I am with limited supplies right now. I've been dragging things out and putting them back, so not everything is at my disposal right now at all times. So for my second card, I am going to take the purple cardstock. I cut that down as well to 5 1/4 by 4, and my grip mat from Waffle Flower, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it needs to be washed, so it's not adhering the cardstock like I'd like it to, but I make it work. So I'm going to take this large cluster of snowflakes, and I'm going to use the clear embossing ink that came in the kit, and I'm going to stamp that a couple of times. Things are a bit shaky because I was using a different desk and not realizing that my glass mat was sitting on top of my camera mount. So I apologize that things are a little bit rocky while I'm stamping here. I do realize it and try to fix it, but I had wedged it down and was almost done, so I just finished what I was doing. I am working on a different setup right now so that hopefully will not happen going forward, because that's not anything anybody wants to see. So did anyone get any crafty goodies for this holiday season? If so, feel free to share them for me down below. I did not. I tend to be one of those people that if there are craft products that I want, I just buy them for myself. My family isn't as up to date on what craft projects or products I already own or what I might need. So I just take care of that myself most of the time. So I'm just giving this a second stamping. Trying to press it gently so I don't rock the entire system here, but I end up getting a good impression this time around. And then I will take one of the sentiments from the stamp set and stamp that using the VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink. And that I went with my Mini Misty because that doesn't have the mat that needs to be washed, so this, but I was able to put this in the corner, so I didn't need the adhesive portion of it. So I'm just going to line that up. It does end up a little bit crooked, but it's a card by me, so that's bound to happen. And so I will get this stamped, and then I will take 3 more gems from the kit that came, and I will adhere them into the bottom right hand corner. Yes, the bottom, that is what I said. And then I will adhere this entire thing to an A2 size card base using some liquid glue. I'm actually going to do that before I add the gems on. And I am using my Barely Arts glue. I absolutely love this. I have this one and one other glue. The one that May uses that my brain can't think right now what it's even called. But I will get this put down. I do like liquid glue because, as you may know, if you're not new here, that I tend to put down panels very crooked. So I'm again trying to avoid my sentiment so I don't smear it. And then I will take these adhesive dots and get those in that lower right hand corner. Of course, the dog's going to come out and roll around. I'm telling you, my life is chaos right now. But anyways, once I get these down, that is going to finish these 2 quick projects for you. If you have interest in the kit, I'm not sure, like I said, if it's still available, but Simon Says Stamp does sell things separately, so you can check that out. As always, I hope that y'all have a great day.